Hi guys, I'm in Rome, Italy now, and in this video I'll tell you how to apply for Italian visa, which documents to prepare, some special requirements, and how to book an appointment. So let's get started. Now about the documents you should provide during your visa appointment. First one, the visa application form, printed and signed. In the description you can find the link to the visa application form for Italy. Then two recent photos, which should follow the special requirements like white background, closed mouth, and without any glasses. Also, this photo should be not modified by the apps like Photoshop or any other app. Then, valid passport must have at least 2 blank pages, should be fully signed, and it should be valid at least 90 days after the visa expiration date. Then, resident permit. You should provide the original one and the copy too. It should be valid at least 1 month after the return from the Schengen area. Now, when all UK BIPs are expired, you should provide the share code from your e-visa account. Then, passport and visa copies. You should provide 2 copies of your first page of the passport and all copies of the visas issued in the last 3 years, if applicable. If your previous visas were in your previous passport, you should also provide the copy of the first pages of this expired passport or another passport. Then, employment evidence. There are 4 several types of documents that you should provide depending on your occupation. If you're employed, you should provide an employment letter. It should include your full name, your position, and your annual salary. Also, it should include the signature of the manager, the full name of the manager, the name of the company, its legal address, and its telephone number or email. It should be issued at least 30 days before your visa appointment. It's important. If you're self-employed in your own company, you should provide the letter of incorporation, at least 3 months bank statements of your business account and your latest tax return. Or you can provide the accountant letter dated 3 days before the visa appointment, and it should include accountant's name, contact details, position, and the signature. Also, it should include the registration number in the UK. The letter also must state your annual salary drawn from the company. If you are a sole trader, you should provide the HMRC letter with your UTR number and the latest tax return if applicable. If you are unemployed, you should provide the official documents proving receiving government benefits. If you're a student, also including minors, you should provide the letter from your university or the school. It should include your full name, contact details of your school or university, and telephone number, and also the signature of the head of the department. If you're a sponsored applicant, you should provide a letter from your sponsor with a written consent to sponsor you during your trip. You also should provide the proof of your relationship, like birth or marriage certificate, and it's important for these documents to be legalized by Italian embassy or by the consulate of the country that issued your certificate. Also, you should provide last 3 months bank statements of your sponsor, his employment letter or any other proof of his occupation mentioned before, as well as like his pay slips and bank statements for the last 3 months. Then you need to provide your itinerary details. It should include all the dates, all the cities and countries you're going to visit, all tickets to the transports that you're going to use, and all the proofs that you're going to stay in the hotel or rented apartment in these countries. It should also include transport tickets to the Schengen area and back and visiting all other non-Schengen countries during your trip. Then you need to provide around 3 transport tickets. They must be in English or Italian. They must be fully paid and issued by airline company, not travel agencies like Trip.com or Kiwi or Skyscanner, because they just won't accept these tickets. It's important, it's important. They should also include the full name of the applicants as per passport, and for car travel, they should include like travel license, car registration, and insurance. The same requirements are also applicable for bus tickets or train tickets. Then you need to provide hotel booking or booking of an apartment like Airbnb, for example. It should be confirmed in English or Italian, must cover all the time of your trips. So if you're staying in different hotels, you should provide like all hotel bookings. It should cover all the dates of your trip. It should include hotel name, its address, and contact details like phone number and email. It is also applicable if you're staying in the rented apartment. You should provide all these details too. And there is one important requirement for the Italian visa. The price for your booking should be in euro or in pounds, because they just won't accept your documents if it's in USD, for example, or Canadian dollars. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but you should follow this rule. It can also be paid or unpaid, but based on our experience, sometimes they can ask you for the full paid reservation after the appointment. So you receive an email from the consulate when they ask you to do it. It's weird, but remember it. Then you need to provide a medical insurance certificate. It should cover the entire stay in the Schengen area. Its minimum coverage should be at least 30,000 euros. It's important. Your certificate must include your full name, insurance stamp, and the signature. We always recommend the insurance companies like StaySure or CoverWise, because I personally used it myself while the appointment, and it works well. It's not an advertisement, it's just my personal experience. Then you need to provide economical situation proof. It should include bank statements for the last 3 months. It should include your pay slips for the last 3 months if you're employed, and tax return, etc. All that was mentioned before. The name on the statements should be the same as in your passport. If you provide like your credit card statement, it should show the monthly limit. If you're traveling with the minor, with the kids, you should also provide some special documents. If your kid is traveling with both parents, you should provide the original and the copy of the birth certificates. If the birth certificate was issued outside the UK, it should be legalized by the Italian embassy or by the consulate of the country that issued your birth certificate. If your kid is traveling with only one parent, you should provide the consent letter from the other parent and the birth certificate too. If your kid is traveling alone, for example, it can be a school trip, you should provide birth certificate again, and you should also provide the consent letter of both parents. If one parent passed away, you should also provide the death certificate and its translation. Then we recommend including cover letter. It's not required, it's optional, but it's usually recommended. There is no special form for it, but it should include like your plans, why you want to visit Italy, and you can also include the same information about your trip, your hotel, and etc. Also, if you want to receive multiple entries visa, you can include this information in the cover letter. Also, if you can provide some documents about your next trip to Schengen area, and especially to Italy, it's recommended to include some tickets for the next trip, hotel booking for the next trip. It's optional, but it can increase your chances of receiving multiple entries visa. There are also some special requirements for the nationals of Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Yemen, and Palestine, and XXA or XXB travel document holders. You should provide the full names of father and mother through a birth certificate, consular declaration, or family registration document. After applying for the visa, the applicants will be not able to collect their passport from the embassy. The processing time of the visa by Italy is usually about 15 days, but if the consulate decide to ask you for any other additional documents, it can take more time, and the maximum processing time is 45 days. So we recommend applying in advance, not in 3 weeks before your trip. So as it was said before, the consulate may ask you for some additional documents and request it. So it can be necessary in your case if something was missed. So it's important to send it as soon as possible in order not to make your processing time. Now about the processing time. The standard processing time is about from 2 to 3 weeks. Some people can get it in from 10 to 15 days, but on average it takes about 2-3 weeks. And in case if there are any complications, it can take more. So yeah, it's better to apply as early as you can. So, about visa duration, and Italy can be quite disappointing here because for first time applies they usually give like 1 to 2 months visa duration, and very rarely it can be 3 months. So, if you really want to get like the longest duration visa, it's better to apply to another country. And in case if you're building like visa history with Italy, you can expect 3 months to 6 months visa, and very uncommon 1 year visas. So actually, if your purpose is to get the longest visa you can, it's better to consider other countries like France, Netherlands, and Spain. But yeah, Italy is quite conservative here, and do not expect very long visas when you're applying to Italy. So, how our service Visard can help you in your journey of booking an appointment. Visard supports two types of services: notifications about the available slots when we send you notifications when slots are available on the website, and second, automated booking when we book a slot on your behalf automatically. In order to place an order or to subscribe to our notifications, please open Telegram Messenger and search for Visard bot as it's on the screen, or you can follow the link in the description. And you can select the country which you need, probably Italy, yeah, the city you need, and follow the steps for either notifications or automated booking. So just an example how many notifications we sent for London, because in my bot I'm I'm subscribed only for London, and it's just an example. You see how many notifications we sent every day for different dates, and we'll be able to help you in your journey and to make your trip and your preparation for your trip smoother and easier. So right now, in order to book an appointment for Italy, you need to book it through the special VFS Global app. And when you receive notifications about the available slot, you need to go to this app to load it from Apple Store or Google Play. I've already loaded. And then you need to log in to book an appointment. If you already had an account on VFS Global website, you still need to create a new account here in the app. When you create an account, you'll receive OTP code on your mobile phone, so register from the phone to which you have an access. So start new booking. Here, as usual, you need to choose the visa center, the visa category, and subcategory. If you need a D visa, the process is the same as it was before. You can watch our previous video. You need to book it through VFS Global website. But for tourism and business and other C types visas, short-term visas, you need to do it through the app. So there are available slots. So let's go and book it. Okay, I'll put some random data. Here the same, you need to enter your name, surname, date of birth, passport number, your nationality, gender, and you can't change the phone number and the email. The data will be added automatically from the moment you've created an account. On the last step, you need to make a photo of yourself. So the visa center will check it during your appointment that it's you on the photo. Okay, we've done it. Add. Okay, continue. So there are plenty of dates in this app right now. It's strange that there are weekend dates on this app. I encourage you to book on weekdays because it's strange. Visa Center website is usually closed on weekends, and then if you book on weekends, they can just email you that sorry, Visa Center is closed, so let's book you for another date. So yeah, please go ahead with the weekday in order to be on safe side. If you want to add some additional services, stuff like that, you can do it here, but I don't need anything. You can check here your details and okay, and pay the Visa Center fee. Okay, we booked an appointment. We see confirmation in the app. Okay, in order to check it again, we need to log into our account. Okay, so yeah, we have the information about our appointment. Yeah, here you can reschedule it, you can cancel it, and also you'll receive a confirmation on your email from VFS with the your confirmation with the checklist, and yeah, you need to collect documents based on this checklist, and you also will need to bring this confirmation with you on your appointment in order to prove that you really have an appointment here. So yeah, this is how we book an appointment in 2026, a bit new reality for us. So guys, the last step, fill in your visa application form. Most of the details are pretty obvious, but anyway, we'll go through all the form together. I'll stop if I'll have any additional comments for any section. So firstly, you need to enter your surname at birth, if you had a different one, your first name, your date of birth, place of birth. I usually enter here city of birth, because the next section is country of birth, and here I enter the country of birth. Then you enter your nationality or nationalities, if you have any other, your gender, your civil status. In this section, you enter the details of parents or legal guardian, if you're applying for the kid, for example. All the details you can see here, what you can enter. Then you select the type of travel document you have. Usually it's ordinary passport, and then you fill all the details about it, like its number, its date of issue, the date valid until is your passport, and which country issued your passport. If you have any family member who is the citizen of EU, Switzerland, etc., you'll also need to fill the details about this person here. I don't have any, so I'll skip this part. Then you need to fill the details about your address, your email, your telephone number, and next section is about your residence permit. So as the video about application from the UK, you'll need to enter the details about your residence permit. So here you enter yes, and in this part you enter the share code number you're applying from the e-visa personal account. Also the data which you'll see in your e-visa personal account, the data until when your residence permit is valid. Next, you need to enter your occupation details, like your position, if you're a student, unemployed, self-employed, etc., and the details about your employer, its address, telephone number. Yeah, if you're self-employed, you'll need to enter the details where you're working from. Usually it's your home address, and if you're students, it's address of your university, etc. Yeah, here you next section is about the purpose of your journey. Here it's depends of your trip. So it's tourism, business, or several sections at once, like tourism and visiting friends and family. Yeah, and yeah, it's the first page of our application form. Next one, your information about your destination, as the video about Italy and its Italian visa application form. We're here to apply for Italian visa. So here you enter Italy, member state of first entry. For example, if you enter through France and then you go to Italy, you enter here the member state of first entry. So yeah, in my example, it's Italy. I usually request multiple entries, even if I don't have any plans for future trips, but probably you'll get a multiple entries visa, which is much more convenient than only single entry visa. So yeah, just enter that you need multiple entries. Here you need to enter the details about your first trip, date of arrival, or first stay in the Schengen area, and the date of departure from the Schengen area of your first stay. Then, if you had any Schengen visas before, you can fill this section as well. When your fingerprints were collected, it's the date of the appointment for your previous Schengen visa, and the visa sticker number. You can find it in the visa sticker. The number will be like first three digits of the name of the country you applied in. For ITA, it will be ITA, and then some numbers. So you should enter it here if you want to. The next section is about entry permit for the final country of the destination. For example, if you are going from the UK to Italy and then you're going to another country where the visa is required for you. It's not the case when you're just back to the UK after Italy. So yeah, if it will be another country where you also need the entry permit or visa, you need to enter it here, and also the details of this entry permit. Next, you'll need to fill the details about your hotel or rented apartment. So yeah, you fill here the name of the hotel, and if it's Airbnb apartment. Next, you fill the apartment and or hotel address and its telephone number. In this section, you can again repeat the same information about the hotel and the rented apartment, or you can just skip it and just fill nothing there. Then your information about who will cover your costs. Usually it's covered by the applicant, and here you need to select how you cover your trip. I usually select cash, prepaid accommodation, because I usually book and paid before applying for a visa. Yeah, and the same with the transport. If you're applying with I don't know, any family member, or you'll have a sponsor that will cover your trip, you'll need to specify the name of the sponsor and how this person will cover your trip. Also, just the same options where you can select it. And then you'll need just to print this visa application form, enter the place and the date when you fill it. I usually enter just the date of the appointment and sign it, and you're ready to go. Also, additional comment how you can fill the visa application form. First option, you can print the blank and then fill it by pen. Yeah, or second option, you can edit on your laptop using Preview or PDF editor. For me, it's much more convenient because I can just enter the text box. I can change the size, for example, if the field is too small and so on. Yeah, for me, it's much more easier. And also, for example, if I just made any misspelling or any mistakes, it will be easier for me to edit and to edit correctly. So yeah, I usually recommend to fill it on your laptop using any kind of PDF editor. So yeah, it's easier to do for me. So guys, now you know about how to fill visa application form, which documents to collect, how to book an appointment, and I think Italy is waiting for you. Also, another part, how to check the date until when your residence permit is valid and get a share code from your e-visa personal account. Please search for e-visa login, go to the Gov.uk and enter all the details that will be necessary in order to log into your personal account. Okay, we are in the account. Here you see the date until when your residence permit is valid. You need to enter this date in the special section in the visa application form. You will need this page to be printed, and you'll need to bring it with you to the appointment because they need this page in order, I don't know, to see your face, etc. I don't know. Yeah, but please load the page and print it as well. Yeah, please save it. Okay, and now you need to get a share code. Click here, get a share code to prove my immigration status for anything else. Okay, create a share code. You have a share code now. Download this page and bring it with you on your visa appointment, and yeah, this part is settled. That's all. We understand that the list of documents for Italy is a bit different from other countries. I don't know why they just ask for more documents usually, and they have some tricky requirements as the currency for the hotel bookings or tickets reservations. So good luck. If you have any questions, you can reach us by our email or in the support section. So we are here to help.